Chapter 13. That same day Yeshua went out of the house and was sitting by the lake. Huge crowds gathered around him. So he climbed on board a boat and sat down, while the whole crowd was standing on the shore. Then he shared many teachings with them in parables, saying, Look, a sower went out to sow, and as he spread the seeds, some of them fell along the path, and the birds came and ate them. Other seeds fell on the rocky ground, where they did not have much soil. Immediately they sprang up, because they had no depth of soil. When the sun had risen, they were scorched. Since they had no root, they withered away. Other seeds fell among the thorns. When the thorns grew up, they choked them. Other seeds were planted into the good soil and produced a crop, some 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. Everyone who has ears to hear must listen. At that the disciples came and asked him, Why do you teach them in parables? Yeshua answered them, To you has been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For to the one who has, more will be given. It has, and that individual will have an abundance. But for the one who does not have, even when that individual has, will be taken away from him. Because of this, I teach them in parables, so that while seeing they do not see, and in spite of all their hearing, they do not hear, neither do they understand. In their case, the prophecy of Yeshayahu is coming true, which says, You will continue hearing, but will not understand. You will continue seeing, but will not see. Because the heart of these people have grown calloused, they barely hear with their ears, and they have shut their eyes. Otherwise, they would see clearly with their eyes, hear with their ears, and then actually understand with their hearts. As a result, they would repent and I would heal them. So then, blessed are your eyes because they witness, and also your ears because they listen. Surely I tell you that many prophets and righteous people yearn to see what you see, but did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but could not hear it. Pay heed then to the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the message of the kingdom, but does not comprehend, the evil one comes and snatches away what has been sown in his heart. This refers to the person for whom seed was sown along the path. The person for whom seed was sown upon the rocky ground. This is the individual that hears the message and immediately receives it with joy. Even so, because this one has no strong root within, this individual stands for a short time. But when affliction or persecution arises because of the message, immediately this person falls away. Moreover, the person for whom seed was sown among the thorns, this is the individual who hears the message, but the worry of the world and the seduction from wealth choke the teaching, and it becomes unfruitful. However, the person for whom seed was sown into the good soil, this is the individual who hears the message and understands it. Surely this individual produces fruit and yields a harvest, in one case 100 times, in another 60, and in another 30. Another parable he presented to them, saying, The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good quality seed into his field. But while everybody was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. Then he went away. So when the wheat sprouted and produced grain, then the tares made their appearance as well. At this the servants of the landowner came and told him, Sir, did you not sow good quality seed into your field? How then does it produce tares? He explained to them, An enemy has done this. His servant asked him, "Do you want us then to go up and pull them up?" But he replied, "No. After all, while you are pulling up the tares, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let them both grow up together until the harvest. At the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, first, gather up the tares and bind them together in bundles to burn them. Then you must gather the wheat to put into my barn." Yet another parable he presented to them, saying, "The kingdom of heaven resembles a mustard seed which a man took and sowed into his field. While it is smaller than all other seeds, when it has grown, it is larger than the garden herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and make nests in its branches." He told them another parable. "The kingdom of heaven resembles leaven, which a woman took and hid away in 3 seah measures of flour until it was all leavened." Yeshua taught all this to the crowds in parables, and he did not teach them without using a parable illustration. So this came to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet. "I will open my mouth with parable illustrations. I will speak concerning matters which have been hidden since the foundation of the world." Then he left the crowds and entered into the house. His disciples came to him and asked, "Explain to us the parable illustration of the tares within the field." So he explained, "The one who sows the good quality seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good quality seed resembles the children of the kingdom, and the tares resemble the children of the evil one. The enemy who planted them is the devil. The harvest, moreover, is the closing of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just as the tares are harvested and burned with fire, so it will be at the close of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels. They will separate out his kingdom all those who cause stumbling and all those who work against Torah. He will throw them into the furnace of fire. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous people will shine like the sun in the kingdom realm of their Father. Everyone who has ears must listen." The kingdom of heaven resembles a treasure hidden in the field. A man found it and then hid it again. With his utter joy, he goes and sells everything that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven resembles a merchant seeking choice quality pearls, and upon discovering one pearl of exceeding value, he went and sold everything that he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven resembles a seine net thrown into the lake, which was catching every kind of fish. After it was filled, they put it up onto the shore. They sat down and gathered the good fish into buckets, but the bad they threw away. So it will be at the close of the age. The angels will come and separate out the wicked from among the righteous people, and will throw them into the furnace of fire. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. "Have you understood all these teachings?" They replied to him, "Yes." So Yeshua told them, "For this cause every scribe who has become a trained disciple of the kingdom of heaven resembles an owner of property who brings out of his treasure storage things new and old." When Yeshua had finished teaching these parables, he departed from that place. He came to his hometown. He was teaching them in Jewish learning center, so that they were surprised and commented, "Where did he gain this wisdom and such miraculous powers? Is this not the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Miriam, and his brothers Yaakov, Joseph, Shimon, and Judah? Moreover, are not all his sisters with us? How did this human being attain all this?" So some of them took offense at him. But Yeshua said to them, "A prophet is honored everywhere, but in his hometown and within his own family. As a result, he did not do many miracles there because of their unbelief.